Imagine you've just developed a promising new peptide-based therapy. Before it can help patients, or even move into clinical trials, you need to be absolutely sure about one thing: its identity, purity, and safety. That's where peptide characterization services step in. In today's presentation, we'll explore the role of peptide characterization in Canada, the techniques involved, the challenges researchers face, and how Canadian labs are shaping the future of this field. Peptides are tiny, but they're mighty. They act as hormones, neurotransmitters, and even antibiotics in our bodies. But here's the challenge: they're complex and fragile. Without proper characterization, a peptide could lose its function, carry harmful impurities, or fail regulatory approval. In simple terms, we characterize peptides to confirm they'll work, to ensure they're safe, and to guarantee they meet strict regulatory standards. This is why peptide characterization is not just a formality, it's the backbone of modern peptide research and drug development. Now, how do scientists actually characterize peptides? They rely on a toolbox of advanced analytical methods. The big players include mass spectrometry for precise molecular weights and structures, HPLC for purity checks, amino acid analysis for sequence integrity, capillary electrophoresis for separation efficiency, and FTIR spectroscopy for structural stability. Each of these methods brings a unique perspective, like different lenses helping us see the full picture of a peptide. Let's start with mass spectrometry, the rockstar of peptide analysis. There are two common approaches: MALDI, which is fast and handles contaminants well, but sometimes struggles with complex mixtures; ESI, which is highly sensitive and often paired with liquid chromatography for even deeper analysis. Think of MALDI as a quick snapshot and ESI as a high-resolution movie. Together, they give researchers unparalleled insights into peptide identity. Another key technique is HPLC. This method is like sending peptides through a marathon course. Only the purest and most unique ones make it to the finish line at the right time. In particular, reversed phase high-performance liquid chromatography has become the gold standard for peptides. But here's the catch: it's not a one-size-fits-all method. The column type, mobile phase, and conditions all need fine-tuning for each peptide. When optimized, HPLC gives researchers crystal-clear data on purity and quality. Beyond MS and HPLC, there are supporting heroes. Amino acid analysis confirms the building blocks and checks if the sequence is correct. Capillary electrophoresis separates peptides with incredible resolution. And FTIR spectroscopy helps reveal structural stability and conformational changes. Together, these methods ensure no stone is left unturned when it comes to peptide characterization. Of course, even with powerful tools, challenges remain. Peptides can degrade easily, so sample preparation is critical. Methods also need to be validated to prove accuracy and reliability. And once the data comes in, interpreting it requires real expertise because complex results can sometimes mislead. Finally, everything must meet regulatory compliance, which means thorough documentation and strict quality controls. In short, peptide characterization isn't just about science, it's also about precision, discipline, and responsibility. So, where can researchers and companies go for these services in Canada? Two examples stand out: Canada Peptide, known for mass spectrometry, protein ID, and structural analysis; Creative Proteomics, specializing in amino acid analysis, and LCMS/MS/MS. These organizations, along with universities and research centers, form a robust ecosystem that supports both academic research and industry-level projects. For Canadian scientists, access to world-class peptide characterization is closer than ever. Looking ahead, peptide characterization is only going to get more important. As peptide therapeutics grow in popularity, the demand for precision, sensitivity, and advanced analytical tools will rise. New technologies are making characterization faster, more accurate, and more affordable. And in the bigger picture, This means safer medicines, quicker approvals, and better outcomes for patients. In short, the future of peptide science in Canada is both promising and exciting.